Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's me again, Russell Mills. September 19th, 2019. Hope everybody's blessed. Shout out to my brother DC. Today's his birthday. Not going to disclose my brother's age, but shout out to my brother. I hope you had a good day. Spoke to him today. Wanted to just talk to you guys about this Tekashi 6ix9ine thing. I don't know if you guys could see it good. Probably can't because my lighting's not that great. This is what this young man looks like. So, this man is locked up. Basically, it says Tekashi 6ix9ine named fellow rappers Jim Jones and Cardi B as members of the Blood Gang. So, what's it say? It says rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine on Thursday named fellow rapper Jim Jones as a member of the Nine Gangsta Blood Gang, and admissions which stunned the court and people following the trial on social media. This is Tekashi, whose birth name is Daniel Hernandez, is on trial for racketeering, drug trafficking, and other crimes, and was asked by prosecutors who Jones was. It says he's a retired rapper, Hernandez said in Manhattan federal courtroom. Is he a member of the Nine Trades gang? Prosecutors asked. Hernandez replied, yes. It says Hernandez also named Cardi B as a member of the gang. She had publicly talked about her affiliation with the gang before, most recently in a 2018 profile by former GQ writer Katie Weaver. And it says, I used to pop off with my homies, Cardi said. And they said, yo, you really get it popping? You should come home. You should turn blood. And I did, yes, I did. And something that it's not like, oh yeah, you leave. You don't leave. Jones and Cardi's representatives did not immediately respond to requests for comments, but people on Twitter had plenty to say. Nicole Perez, Tekashi will always continue to be a snitch, your whole life. Scooby, Tekashi 6ix9ine is on that stand like, you're a Nine Trade Gangsta Blood. You're a Nine Trade Gangsta Blood. This is Hernandez. 23 was a rising star with polarizing image. His single Gummo, which includes the members of his Blood in the music video, was a viral success, but his association with his Nine Trey may have clipped his wings before he was able to fully soar as an artist. This is Jim Jones, Cardi B. This Nine Trey is a street gang associated with violence, crime, including attempted murder and armed robbery. In court on Wednesday, Hernandez was asked to decipher the lyrics of Gummo, which is Latin with gang-related words like blicky. It's a song towards like something who I didn't get along with, he said. I don't know. I thought it was just cool at the time. This is on social media. When word of Hernandez's decision to out members of the gang began to circulate, he was roundly criticized by folks who dubbed him as Tekashi Snitch 9. Other rappers chimed in as well, including Meek Mill and Snoop Dogg. Message of the day: don't be internet gangsters, Meek Mill said Tuesday on Twitter, mocking Hernandez. Be yourself. Get money. And this is the Meek Mill tweet. It says 6ix9ine going to federal courthouse today. Kids, message of the day: don't be an internet gangster. Be yourself. Get money. So Snoop Dogg creatively chosen to weigh in and via emojis initially called Hernandez a rat earlier this week. Details of Hernandez's plea deal revealed that he would be given a lighter sentence if he were to cooperate with authorities. Prior to the deal being made, Hernandez was looking to spend maximum 47 years in prison. And because of the sensibility of the matters discussed in the defendant's testimony, the deal stated that he may require witness protection at a later date. And this is basically some of these people's comments. You know, this guy, Matthew McAdams, how about instead of no snitching, we start a no doing criminal skit, no criminal shit, motto instead maybe. So, again, this is what I say to people all the time. I don't understand it. I think it's so crazy today that people are doing some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't understand that. So again, people today need to stop with all the. And then this is TMZ. I'm gonna show you this. Basically says Cardi B, I am a blood, but not 9 Trey. I am Cardi B. You just said it yourself, Bren, not 9 Trey. I never been 9 Trey associated with them. This is a picture of Jim Jones. What's it say? It says prosecutors played a phone conversation between Jim Jones, Shotty, and Mel Murder, in which they all talking about getting revenge on Tekashi for snitching. They made multiple references to Tekashi getting violated. After recording was played, Tekashi identified Jones was a member of the gang. Worth noting, a couple months ago, Jim was on the cruise show, and you got to check out his reaction when someone brought up the 6ix9ine's music.
I wore this throughout my chemo treatment. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Organizations like Leukemia Lymphoma Society give patients like me that hope.
I like the baby. I like Little Baby. I like Gunna.
I like the few Tekashi songs, my G. I wasn't a fan.
We can't. His history is erased. We're not even going to say what we liked or what we screw him all the way down the board. You heard?
Yeah.
He did some actions that he can't come back from. So his name is non-mentionable.
He can't step foot in New York.
I don't know what he could do. don't give a fuck what he could do. You know what I mean? Like, that's not my job. If he did step foot in there, they probably should stay far away from him.
Sure.
You dig?
Sure.
I mean, I grew up in the era. I grew up in the era where certain things you cannot come back from. There's no fixing that. You dig?
I already know.
You know what I mean? You black. That's what you black forever. You dig? You're a rat. You're a rat forever. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't 100%. No, and that's it. There ain't no coming back from that. So that's a subject that we don't even have to touch on.
So you guys see that as Jim Jones was talking about 8:40 a.m. Says during Tekashi's testimony Thursday morning, he claimed he initially lied about portions of the kidnapping, specifically that he got pistol whipped and knocked unconsciously right away because he was humiliated. As the dash cam video shows, that didn't happen. He claims he was pistol whipped later on, though. Let's see. The rapper testified that he didn't ID his kidnappers to police, to the media after the incident, but he did meet up with his former manager Shotty and Mel Murder afterwards, after his house at his house, and told him Harv and Nuke were the perps. Since Tekashi claims they stole $365K worth of jewelry, and some of Harv's text messages were shown in which he allegedly trying to unload stolen jewelry. So there's more. A recorded prison convo with Mel and another associate was played for the jury, in which Mel detailed the incident and says two guys, Black Boy and Hollywood, were involved. Tekashi testified that Black Boy is code for Nuke and Hollywood is Harv. This is another convo between Tekashi and Shotty was played, in which Shotty referenced the kidnapping and suggests he wants to kill Harv for it. The convo was captured by a wiretap in a van, and Tekashi testified he didn't know he and Shotty were being recorded.
Hello. You have reached.
Give me everything, nigga. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car, nigga. Get in the car, nigga. Chill. Where your man at? Where your man at? Pull it back. Give me your money. Where your money at? Where your money at? Get in the car. 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 He's gonna shoot you. No, you think they're gonna get in the car? Open the door. Open the door. Let me open it. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in it. That's what I'm doing. Get the fuck in here. Nobody in it. Everybody in it. Why are you doing all that? I want to talk to you. About what? About what? About what? Why you holler at you? What you mean, sir? Give me the phone. I ain't got your number. I asked you your number. Bugging on, son. No, I can't be bugging. I always said right by you. Yeah, but why you do me like that, bro? I always said when you put money in your pocket, bro, I'm scared, bro. I don't know if you feel like you're extortion this and that. Where the fuck is everything, man? Get in the car with us, man. Bye, nigga. Bye. Give me the phone. You're gonna talk to him. You're gonna talk to him. You're gonna talk to him. Right. Give him a call. Give him a call. Wait. I have to make sure everything's good, man. We're gonna talk to him. That's it, man.
El sistema OnStar no está activado. Para activar su servicio, presione el botón azul de OnStar ahora o llame al 1-888-4 OnStar. Conectando con OnStar. Esta llamada puede ser registrada para control de calidad. Su llamada a OnStar ha terminado. Adiós. Conectando con OnStar. Esta llamada puede ser registrada para control de calidad.
¿Aló? Hello.
Buen día.
Necesito que llame a la policía. Acaban de secuestrar a mi hermano. Por favor.
Ok, señor, estaré contactando al 911. ¿Su nombre?
Rivera Jorge.
Lo pongo una breve espera. Que regreso a la línea, ok.
Gracias por esperar. Su asesor regresará a la línea en breve. Gracias por su paciencia. Tenga la seguridad que nuestro equipo trabaja rápidamente para ayudarle. Gracias por esperar. Su asesor regresará a la línea en breve.
So basically it says Tekashi's ex-bodyguard threatened to shoot him as he snatched the rapper from his chauffeur-driven ride, and the whole ordeal was captured on video. The dash cam video starts as the car smashes into the back of an SUV carrying Tekashi. He was sitting in the front passenger seat, and then two men were at Tekashi's door, forcing him out of the vehicle. Tekashi tried to put up a bit of a fight, but not for long. You hear Anthony Hobb Ellison, 6'9", ex-bodyguard bark on others like, "Give me your money and get in the car. We're going to shoot you." Prosecutors played the dash cam footage of July 2018 incident in federal court where 6'9" is testifying against two members of his former gang, the Nine Trey Bloods, one of them being Ellison. This is Ellison and at least one other man stuffed Tekashi, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, into a car and drove off. In the dash cam video from Tekashi's driver SUV, you can see his driver attempting to follow Ellison's car for a few blocks, but eventually sped off to go find a police officer to help. Ellison went to Tekashi's home, and surveillance footage obtained by the Fed shows Tekashi's girlfriend handing over a bag of money and jewelry to Ellison's crew. So again, let's just see what this is. So I guess that's the footage of the girlfriend giving the bag of money, probably setting him up. So again, I'm not gonna, let's see this. It's Tekashi right there. So 7/22/18. Says at the time, many people thought the kidnapping was PR stunt, but Tekashi came on TMZ Live and insisted it was real and claimed someone had set him up. Let's see if I can get this.
This is a self-starter for a self-starter. The all-new Nissan Versa, the most tech-advanced car in its class. This is Nissan Intelligent Mobility.
I was already home by like 5 a.m. I was already home. I just had stepped out. I stepped out my house. I had finished the Nicki Minaj video at my friend's studio to work, like to edit, to finish up some editing. We got hit by a car. Like our vehicle got hit by a car from behind. So when our vehicle got hit from behind, as the driver got out, the gunman came out. You know what I'm saying? So
the gunman comes out, points a gun at you. What does he do next? Are you taken into the car and kidnapped? What happens then?
I black out right there. Like all I saw was a flash. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it just happened so quick. Like all I saw was the gun in my face, and that's like when I woke up, I was in the back seat of a car. I didn't have nothing. I literally left my house with like literally nothing. Like I didn't have nothing. All I had on me was a phone and my debit card. When I say, yo, listen, let me, like, you know what I mean? Like, allow me to see my daughter another day. You know what I'm saying? I got a 2-year-old daughter at home. You know what I'm saying? Allow me to see my daughter another day. I said, I got some jewelry in the house. I can have that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell them where I lived. They went to the front of my house. So it was just like somebody must have told them where I lived. They've been following me and been watching me. So it was like an inside job. It leaves me speechless for words. Like I wouldn't want to set up a publicity stunt and lose close to $1 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess I'm like the boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like the person who trolls so much. Like when it's actually real, people just don't believe it anymore because it's like, he's trolling. You know what I'm saying? As much as I want to be a regular person,
but you can't be because you're not.
Yeah, like I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just impossible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's just it comes with the fame. I guess you know what I'm saying.
So this is Ellison and Nuke Mac are on trial right now for racketeering, and Tekashi is in the middle of his third day of testifying, snitching on Ellison, Mac, and several others, members of his gang. He's cooperating with the feds as part of the plea deal to get reduced sentence in his own case. Tekashi had been facing a minimum of 47 years in prison. So So again, I want everybody to understand that when you get in trouble with the law, they don't care about you. They make money off you. And, you know, whether people is talking about snitch or this and that, at the end of the day, how about we just don't get in trouble? How about we just start being better thinkers, even myself? How about we just start being better thinkers and start thinking about the repercussions? Because being in a cell is nothing cool. Okay, being locked up every day for many years, many months isn't cool. So again, it's not worth it. So, you know, again, you reap what you sow, like it talks about in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This kid, he wants to, like he said, troll and act like a fool and, you know what I mean, and hang around with people and being in gangs. It's like, bro, let me tell you something. All you need in this world, like everybody else, is God. But we like to complicate things. Even myself, I've looked back at my life and I'm like, all I needed was God. All I needed was sit back, pray, think, and just do the right thing. And it's so simple, but people think it's so hard. And to me, it's, you know, when you have people like this that made it in the entertainment business as a hip hop artist, and you want to do stupid stuff like this, why? Doesn't make any damn sense. You know what I'm saying? Why affiliate yourself with people that you know aren't no good? You know, that aren't godly. Why? See, the problem is with people in America, we want to fill ourselves with people that are ungodly to make ourselves look tough and hard and all this other stuff. If, you know, because I guess, again, when you have God in your life, I guess that's a problem. So I don't know what to tell people, but I think people need to stop. They need to pay attention. This kid, you know what I'm saying? He's snitching on everybody to reduce his sentence. As they said, he was going to get 47 years, you know, for the stuff that they were saying, racketeering and drug charges and all this other stuff. And it's stupid at the end of the day. But again, you reap what you sow in this life. You know, me, I want things to be peaceful in my life. I don't want any more problems. I've been through, you know, stuff in life. And when you have a record, you know what I'm saying, that shit follows you. Okay? That shit follows you. See, it's like maybe, you know what I mean, like maybe with him down the road, if he gets out, maybe you won't follow him as much because he's an entertainer. But when you're not an entertainer, you're just a regular individual, it's going to follow you, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. Everybody in America, look to God. Because God, you know what I mean? Because when you look to God, he can humble you. He can get you to stop being a racist. He can stop having prejudice in your mind. All you need is prayer. But a lot of people think that's too hard. It's too hard to sit back and say, Father, help me. Father, you know, what can I do to change? What can you do to help me? What can I do to help you, Lord, so I could be a better person before I die? People don't want that. I told Tekashi need it, you know what I'm saying? But now you're in a cell, you know, snitching on people, you know what I mean, being a rat. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like down the road, if you do get out, down, you know, whenever that will be, you're going to have to watch your ass at all times because you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know. So again, if you want to talk tough like this kid has in the past and say, going to certain people's neighborhoods and stuff like that, that's dumb. And trying to say, oh, I'm this and I'm that. It's like, I can't be touched and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, you need to, you know, number one, you need to slow down. You need to stop with the bullshit. But, you know, I get it, bro. But you need to stop. But, like, again, everybody, I'm just going to say this, get off. At the end of the day, we all have decisions we have to make. And if we keep making the wrong choices in life, as I've learned, you know, there's gonna be bad things gonna happen. There's gonna be bad repercussions in your life. So again, if you want to take the time to be foolish, be ignorant, take the time to, you know, hurt people, hurt yourself, then it's, you know, like I said, you know, there's a God out there, and you have to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because I am. But feel free, everybody, to check out my YouTube channel. My name is Russell Mills, Russell. Mills, Mills, May 22nd, 2017. My first video was why black people settle for less. Feel free to watch my YouTube channel. Spread the word. That's it, everybody. Take care. God bless. Bye.